Hey guys, welcome back. Right now I'm going to give my quick review to Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Obviously this is the last movie in the Star Wars saga, at least what we've seen so far. Came out 2005, 10 years ago. Holy mackerel. Obviously it's about Anakin Skywalker and his struggle and eventual turn to the dark side, and everything that results from it, including the extinction of the Jedi, the death of his wife, and the splitting up of his twin children Luke and Leia. Well, this was definitely, as far as quality goes, the absolute best of the prequels. A lot of things improved a lot, especially the difference between episodes 1 and episode 3. It's almost non-stop action, so it keeps one very engaged. But the action does have a purpose behind it. It serves the story. I mean, you know, there's a war going on, so naturally there's going to be a lot of action. I honestly think it's the perfect ending, the perfect way to tie in episodes 1 and 2 to episodes 4, 5, and 6. I mean, the way it goes to the Tantive 4 and shows you where the droids end up and the beginning of the construction of the Death Star, and then with Darth Vader, it's just... it could not possibly be any more perfect. I mean, I'm sure you see me, if you saw my vlog, while I was watching certain parts of episode 3, the way I was just crying my eyes out at the end, especially, it brings on the waterworks. You see Luke, and then he goes to Beru and Owen, and they watch the twins' sunset. That's just perfect. Ah! Could not possibly be any more perfect. Of course, it is a little bit depressing and it makes me want to watch episode 4, but I'm not going to do that until tomorrow. Let's run down the grades for episode 3. Acting improved a little bit from Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones, especially Hayden Christensen's reactions. His facial expressions are a little bit more subtle. His line delivery still falls kind of flat, but his facial expressions are way more believable, and there's actually a couple moments where he comes off as genuinely sweet when he's talking to Padme. It's just, it just makes his turn that much harder to take. It's like, he's just getting likable, and then everything gets ruined. Action, absolute best in the saga. It's almost non-stop, boom, 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 boom. The lightsaber fights were incredible. Blink and you'll miss it. I mean, I know it was choreographed, but hey, come on, admit it. It looks pretty darn cool. Of course, there's parts of suspension of disbelief, especially when they're dueling so close to the lava, but, well, it is sort of a fairy tale, so what are you going to do about it? I give the action 10 out of 10. Best in the entire saga. Like, bar none. Music, of course, is incredible. We're a part of a couple of weird sequences, like the one for Padme's ruminations. The vocals got a little bit weird for that, but it's John Williams, so it's still incredibly awesome. Especially the Battle of the Heroes, the... This just, ooh, gives you chills, and I'm not just talking about the temperature in here. So I give the music a 9 out of 10. Story, people have said it's the story they wanted to see from the beginning. Of course, starting off with episode 4 kind of put George into a rut, so he kind of had to put the backstory in there. He couldn't turn immediately. So, anyway, Revenge of the Sith story is the best of any of the prequels. It's great. So the overall score for Revenge of the Sith is surprisingly high. It's 8.5 out of 10. Very good movie. I highly recommend it, although it does get very dark, not for little kids. If you're going to show your kids Star Wars, wait on this one. It's very, very, very disturbing, especially when Anakin gets burned alive. That, I can almost not watch that all the way through. It's just, ugh. That's it. Tomorrow I continue my saga viewing and reviews with Episode 4, A New Hope. I'm going to try and pop in the 1978 VHS tape, so I'm going to be watching the original Star Wars, which is going to be pretty fun. I'm going to try and watch it with my family. Anyway, there's only 3 days and 12 hours until Episode 7, The Force Awakens. And until then, this is the Clumsy Jedi signing off. Bye, guys!